I request Shri Manoj Saxena ji, Director Rise 11, Delhi Waste Management Corporation, who is operating the Bakkarwala Construction and Demolition Waste Management Facility, along with Shri Ajay Aggarwal ji, who is Superintending Engineer at MCD Delhi. I request both of them to present the details of the C&D Waste Management Facility.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know after such a delicious lunch, it will be difficult to keep continuing waked up. But let me try and finish my presentation well within time. My name is Manoj Saxena, as introduced by the presenter. See, Delhi has been pioneering, being the capital of the country. Delhi has pioneered into construction and demolition waste management. And the first pilot project was started in 2009. And the project was commissioned in 2011. Currently, Delhi is, as per our and Ajay's estimate goes, the MCD's estimate goes, approximately 9-10,000 metric ton of construction and demolition waste is produced by not only government projects overall in the city, including the private developers. And current installed capacity is 5,000 metric ton per day, which is spread in 4 plants. Like I'm operating one of the plant which is located at Bakkarwala. It's a 1,000 metric ton capacity plant. And there's one more plant which was commissioned in 2015 at Shastri Park. That also is 1,000 ton per day capacity. And Rani Kheda was started in 2021. Burari, as I mentioned, was the first one to start in 2011 with a moderate capacity of 500 ton per day. But later on, after that concession period was over, in 2023, it's a 2,000 metric ton state-of-the-art plant operated by Ever and Viro. And Delhi is going to set up one more plant of 1,000 metric ton per day capacity. Being fortunate, we have been awarded that project, which will be going on the ground very soon. So just giving you a perspective of the actual construction and demolition waste processing, like at Bakkarwala, we have got this 1,000 ton per day capacity plant, where actually we are, since last 3-4 years, we are doing approximately 700 to 750 ton per day on a yearly average daily basis. And this project is on a PPP model. The area for which we have been assigned this project was West Zone and Nazafgarh Zone of Delhi, MCD Delhi. The construction period is 25 years. We have adopted wet processing technology. And this was one of our first projects. So what we thought about is after going through the couple of plants already operating in Delhi, that for us it will be a challenge, but we will be doing it almost zero rejects. Because we knew as per contract there was up to 10% reject permissible, but we thought about let's keep it, we'll process or utilize almost 100%. So we are currently at around 99% of the entire waste which is coming, we're processing and converting into any form of usable product. The sources of revenue for any construction and demolition waste plant, especially on PPP model, are basically 3. One is the tipping fee. Second is the processing fee, which we are supposed to get, and we are getting from the bulk generators. As per construction and demolition waste rule 2016, the bulk generator was anybody producing more than 300 tons per month or 20 tons per day. Processing fee is paid by them. When we recycle the waste into reusable products and we convert it into precast concrete products, then the revenue which we are getting from that is our main source of revenue also. The monitoring at Bakkarwala plant is, the entire plant is set up by us, operation and maintenance is done by us, but it is being overseen on a day-to-day basis by MCD. At this 1,000 ton per day capacity plant, we have got a dry processing unit, which is 100 tons per day capacity, 100 ton per hour capacity. Wet processing unit is 80 tons per hour, which is from CD Asia, one of the most reputed company into the mineral washing. And we have got a concrete batching plant, also a 60 cubic meter capacity concrete plant. And to convert the recycled materials into usable products, we have got a machinery to manufacture solid concrete blocks and concrete bricks. And also we have got to manufacture interlocking paver blocks, curved stones, and these are the products which are more into use as compared to directly the recycled materials. And the entire plant is supported by adequate fleet of excavators, loaders, and other equipments. So when we process, like it's a mixed waste which is generally coming into the premises, and we first segregate it through a grizzly feeder, and the fraction below 50 goes for the wet processing, and above 50 size is going into the downsizing, for which we have got jaw crushers, and there is again a 3-stage processing through which we are able to get good quality recycled aggregates and sand. So I'll not go into much into the detail of this. These are the materials which we are recovering after processing of the construction and demolition waste. Recycled coarse aggregates of different fractions like 40 20 and 10 size. Recycled aggregates, again washed aggregates of 40, 20 and 10 size. And 5 types of fine aggregates. Stone dust, which is a processed material, and then through the washing system, we are getting washed sand, which is a good quality coarse sand, generally falling into zone 2 and the plaster sand. And because of a very efficient CD Asia washing system, we get less than 2% or 1.5% of the silt in that. And a large quantity is produced of screen swell. We have got filter press and aquacycle thickener to utilize the water, recycle the water, because in the wet processing unit, there's a large quantity of water which is required. So screen soil is generally almost like around 50% of the total waste which we are receiving in our premises. As mentioned, we are converting these recycled materials into value-added concrete products, and these products are of really good quality as compared to market standards. From many of the other, you can say, market producers, we are generally producing better than that. It's only a perception of the industry and the people that when it is made with the recycled materials or a subgrade material, the product also will be of lesser quality. But actually it is not, unless we are like careful about our quality. So we are producing different shapes, different thickness, different colors of interlocking pavers. We are making tiles, we are making curved stone, again of various shapes and sizes, solid concrete blocks. Hollow also we have made, but because of the market acceptance, we are now mostly doing it solid concrete blocks. And we can manufacture, we are manufacturing drain covers, boundary wall panels, manhole covers, and we are utilizing ready-mix concrete also as per the IS code specifications. Taken some feedback from Christian, like as per their norms, what we understand, like these are the 2 major benefits of converting the construction and demolition waste or recycling and managing that properly. For us, like seeing this, the waste is not waste, it's actually wealth. And you will understand when these 2 things, actually we understand more in deep, that RA produced from construction and demolition waste is like emitting almost 80% less carbon dioxide as compared to when we are manufacturing coarse or fine aggregate from a rock. So that much of carbon dioxide emission we are saving, which is contributing to the environment. And considering recovery of only 50% from the complete C&D waste, if we see, like from Bakkarwala itself, in last 4.5 years, we have saved, because we have sold or utilized almost 6 lakh metric ton of recycled materials. So on the other side of it, we have saved in Delhi almost like around 6 lakh ton of virgin material to be brought in and used. So this was only Bakkarwala, probably considering 4 plants and mine being 1/4, probably 24 lakh metric ton of virgin materials have been seized in last 4 years. The challenges, the industry is in the nascent stage, I will say, even though in Delhi it is now almost like around 14 years the plants are operative. and all the, you can say, the central government department, CPWD being here, a lot of conferences being happening, the utilization and the, you can say, the focus on the construction and demolition waste is still very high as compared to other, you can say, A-class or B-class cities in India, where also the construction and demolition waste processing plants are getting set up. So the major challenges are primary collection from the waste generating people to the processing facility, non-compliance by private bulk generators, because still the mindset is why to pay for this. Whereas unless they pay, like it will not become economically viable option, because most of these projects are on a PPP model. So we have invested our money being a concessionaire, so we need to recover that money also. As I mentioned, perception about the quality is not very good. Like as Kishan said, like we cannot directly compare the quality of recycled material with the virgin materials. It will be different. It will be slightly inferior than that. But we can figure out the places where we can utilize these materials, and it's a time to do that. Lack of enforcement by the stakeholding authorities. We have put the figures here, like MAHUA being one of the, you can say, central government body. Whatever target they have decided last financial year for the products to be utilized by various government departments in Delhi, out of that target, only 15% of the target was achieved. Our contribution was only 4%. And out of 19 various government departments, probably hardly 5 or 6 government departments have actually come forward to utilize it properly. Lack of provision in the guidelines or specifications. I'll just point one point here. Like apart from giving the percentages to be used as fine and coarse aggregate in the concrete, there has to be other things also in, you can say, specified. Including the products which are going to be used. I think somebody put it into their CPCV person has put it, that we need to put the products also into the SORs. So far, we don't have any incentive, like we have to compete our products in the market with the open market, and we have represented that a reduced rate of GST will actually help the industry to grow, and the products can be utilized more by the end users, because they don't get the GST input. May I request Ajay to please come and just help me with that? Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Manoj. So I'm here just to give my perspective on the municipal side. So I just want to tell you what's happening in Delhi. So Manoj has bid it for my new project, and what he is charging, my bidding variable was what shall be the collection cost. They have bid 1 rupee per ton they'll charge for the collection of the C&D waste. So signifying that the processing amount which he is getting is more than sufficient to finance the project. So that is the situation in Delhi. I know the situation in other tier 2, tier 3 cities is slightly different. He's having a plant, he's a friend of mine for the last 3 decades from college. So I know in Lucknow what he's finding, he has set up a plant of 300 ton per day and he's hardly getting 100 ton per day. So everything is failure, whatever he is doing there. So in Delhi, almost the market is saturated as far as the processing is concerned, and whatever little utilization we can have, we can definitely improve upon it. So I just wanted to stress on, like, if we go to the earlier slide, just a minute. This primary collection thing. As a municipal body, my primary concern is this primary collection of C&D waste. As we know that Delhi is like almost 50% is the, like, we call it unauthorized, but I would like to say is unplanned. 50% of the area, geographical area is unplanned, where a lot of construction is going on. Even in planned area, some sort of modification, it is continuously going on. And what happens is, which we also, even if I suppose renovate my bathroom, I will just call the rickshawala and give him 200 rupees and say that you just drop it off anywhere. So the first challenge with me as a local body is I have to pick it up from many places, maybe 5-10 places on a stretch. And another issue is it gets mixed with my solid waste, municipal solid waste. So it's too cumbersome for me to process that municipal solid waste where the C&D waste is mixed. So I'm having 4 plants in Delhi, this waste to energy plants. We were being national capital, we were the pioneer in setting up the waste to energy plant in 2011. So I'm already having 4 plants, and major issue there is C&D waste gets mixed in municipal solid waste. So it disrupts the whole process of waste to energy. Even in composting also, slight mixing of this thing is a challenge. So that is the primary thing. So for that, I am mandated to primarily collect it. So I just don't want to shy it away from it. So only thing is people are not aware. They are not aware what kind of sin they are committing. And from my side, I also not given many collection points. Even though I have given, I regularly publish it in newspapers. So as of now, I have 106 collection sites in spread all across Delhi. So my whole geographical area is divided into 250 wards. So we are planning to increase it to 106 to 250 minimum. And we want to publish it more and more through different media. So let people come and deposit it. I am not asking for any fee, because my contract with my concessionaire is any waste which I'll take to them, it will be free of charge. They won't be charging any processing fees from the municipal waste. So only thing which I have to bear is the carriage cost. And on the stream side, this financial stream for new plant sanctions, I am charging around, as of now my rate is around 80 rupees per square meter from a new house construction. If he is suppose constructing say 400 square meter, so I'll charge him some 32,000 rupees. So that is not the issue. Issue is they let that waste come either through unauthorized means, whatever we call it, unofficial means, or my people collect it. So that is one part of it. And another part with the processing is, so I usually go to C&D plant, this Bakkarwala and other places as well. So we have to stress more on the wet processing. Wet processing, the quality is better, and there are already codes available, till M20 concrete we can have it. And there is a general perception that quality is not good. We know, or most of the people who are civil engineers here present, anything and which is either coming from a recycle plant or a fresh plant, it gets tested. In case it doesn't get tested, so it would fail. So where is the problem? Problem is there in the mindset. So in my plant, Mahua granted us some funds for paving, and there was a condition that 50% of the paving with this recycling plant. So there was a resistance from my contractors. साहब वो तो मटेरियल खराब है, ये है, वो है. And finally everybody came to think कि भाई यहाँ पे पैसे एडवांस देने पड़ते हैं और वहाँ पे सामान उधार आता है आप जब रूटीन में किसी से लेते हैं. और जब उनको बिल्कुल कॉर्नर में पुश किया गया तो सब लोग 50% लाए. वो जितना भी काम पेविंग का हुआ, 50% पेविंग वो रिसाइकिल पेवर से ही हुई. तो आज भी ऐसा नहीं है, ऑफ टेक इज देयर, दे आर वेल सफिशिएंट. So I just again tell you the financials speak about it. They have quoted a price of 1 rupees for transportation of waste for say 15-20 kilometers. Well, they'll put in machinery and everything. So that is my thing. That's it. Thank you.